Hey YouTube, ECP here. I want to talk about one of my favorite subjects, but let me tell you first and foremost, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Hopefully I'm going to earn your subscription today if you're not already a subscriber. But today I want to talk to you about a couple things that are near and dear to my heart, and that is the ways to invest in gold and how to use gold to acquire new wealth. Now, the first way to acquire new wealth, you're probably going to figure out, hey, that's ECP, East Coast Prospecting. You got it. Go out there and get it yourself. Anything you go out there with a shovel, a pan, a sluice, a dredge, a high banker, if you know anything about gold prospecting, you acquire new wealth that's never been in the system. Think about that. Any gold that you find is new acquired wealth out of nature that has not been in our economy. And here are just a few examples. One is gold mesh from running that sluice box or panning that gold. You can see there's several grams of gold. There's a couple $100 worth or several $100. There's probably 3-4 grams of gold right there if you're looking at it. And that's, $60, $70 a gram. Great way to acquire new wealth. Get out there and dig it. Find it. It's on the East Coast. It's on the West Coast. It's up in the Northeast. There's glacial gold. Hey, you can go down here to North Carolina. Look where I got that at. There's a lot of flour gold right there. One of my favorite spots. You can go down there in Georgia, dig up the gold nuggets, the big pickers. Or you might just go down in there to North Carolina and try and get you a little nugget too. Now, obviously, not everybody's going to go gold prospecting. Maybe it's something you do on a trip on vacation. Maybe you're not going to invest in being a full-time gold miner. But I'll tell you, there's other ways to invest in gold. And a lot of people on this channel, they're gold stackers. A lot of people say, well, ECP, I can't afford to stack gold. Who's going to afford a $2,000 1-ounce round? Probably not a lot of us. But there are ways to invest in gold that I like personally, and that's fractional gold. I still like to stay with the more common currency. When I say currency, these are actual numismatic coins. This is a gold eagle. There's type 1 and type 2 for 2022. This is a type 1. Beautiful coins that are out there. Let's see, that's probably, no, that's the European coin. That's the War in the Pacific. That's got the queen on it. Let's see if we got a type 2. There's a type 2 eagle. So gold eagles, 1/10 ounce. They do carry a little bit of a premium, but it's much easier to invest a couple $100 in a 1/10 ounce gold coin if you want to stack that and increase your wealth. Some people like to play with gold backs. Some people like to play with the mini gold bars. There's other ways with precious metals like anything else. These are 1/4 grain bars here from Benchmark Strategic Metals. So, you're looking at true wealth in your hands. Whereas we know that fiat currency one day could be absolutely worth nothing. So gold's something to think about because it always has stood the test of time. And there's a couple more things I want to share with you. One is gold jewelry. Just think what you might be sitting in your closets, might be in your jewelry boxes, whether it's 14 karat, 16, 18, 22 karat gold. Gold jewelry is another way you can stack gold. And hey, your wife might like to wear it. You might like to wear it. There's gold necklaces. There's other ways to acquire that wealth, and you might see good deals on that. It might be something at pawn shops. It might be something at a flea market. It might be a jewelry store owner that gives you a great deal. So that's another aspect I personally don't do a lot of. Mrs. ECP would probably like to see me do a lot more of it. But I want to talk to you about one thing tonight that I think I have to share with you. And this is the one way that I have acquired the most wealth when it comes to gold. You heard it. Hope I got your attention. But investing in gold companies, I have made more money by far and away than gold prospecting, gold stacking, trying to play the market, gold jewelry, buying for family members, any of those ways that we traditionally think of. But gold investing into the right companies, the companies that are sound, that are actually doing that gold mining, has been huge for me. Now, I'm not a financial planner. I don't claim to be. I have been sponsored to do this video, but this is a company that I've invested in and done quite well in. So I'd like to share with you some information today. That company is GoldMining Incorporated. You got it. GLDG, the New York American Stock Exchange. You can look them up on goldmining.com. Now let me share with you gold mining news. GoldMining Incorporated has just now recently discovered a new extension in Colombia and has some great drill results. But I'm going to leave a link. You can go to their website and you can actually look at a lot of information here on all their investments and their new projects. Now let me back up a second here and tell you about gold mining, how it's a unique company with very sizable, diverse resources and a great balance sheet. They are invested throughout the industry in many, many ways. So let me tell you a little bit about gold mining's assets and their diverse portfolio of projects throughout the Americas. We're talking about South America, North America, numerous projects, and we'll share a few of these here. A couple of my favorites is that Whistler project in Alaska. And I'll tell you what, I want you to go through their website. I want you to read up. There's a lot of information on the Whistler project that looks really good here for the Americas. And that recent news down in Colombia, La Mina, is really great information also. So check out, do your due diligence, and do a little more reading up on that. Now I have to tell you, they're more than a company investing in physical gold mining. They've been executing a true strategy to unlock some real value in the gold industry with the creation of gold royalties that have been crystallizing over $100 million in value. Now here's something I want you to think about. Global reserves for gold have been on the decline since 2012 and continued all the way through 2020. The total gold reserves of these selected companies over time are shown here. And I have to tell you, when you look at all the projects that GoldMining Incorporated has, they are really looking good to be one of the leaders, and they are definitely one of the leaders in this marketplace. Now, I want to talk to you about this creation of the Gold Royalty Corporation, how it demonstrates a true value for an underlying asset. When you look at the combination of their total peak market caps, and you look at the total cost of acquisitions, and you put those together for GoldMining Incorporated's current market value, their enterprise value is $222 million, and the gold royalty shares is $116 million, and it really creates value for many of the initiatives they have in place for physical gold as well as investing. Now I want you to look here at gold mining at a glance. Their share structure, their key shareholders, their finances, and their analyst coverage. And you're going to see some of the biggest names in the gold industry right here. And they really have a wonderful issued and outstanding at $150.4 million. They've got $12.4 million in options, and they're fully diluted at $162.8 million, and their market cap is at $256 million. Look at these key shareholders, people like BlackRock, the KCR Fund, Ruffer Gold, Sprout Global, just to name a few. Now I got to tell you, the gold royalty part of this, the IPO success built upon gold mining's assets, is now providing true cash flow to GoldMining Incorporated. And it really has a direct benefit to the gold mining shareholders, which you can be one of just like myself. Now I got to tell you, the gold miner in me still goes back to some of these projects. I do want you to take some time and go to their website and read up and look at this Whistler project. You don't have to have a geological degree to understand and see what opportunities lie here. Now, I do want to take a few seconds here and talk about this management team. This experienced leadership team is second to none. From Amir Adnani to Alastair Steele, these are some phenomenal chairmen, CEOs, and presidents of this corporation. So in closing, I really want you to take a look at GoldMining Incorporated. Remember, on the New York Stock Exchange, it's GLDG. Their website is goldmining.com. You can't miss it. They got a toll-free number here. They've got some press releases. You can read up all you want. Do your due diligence. Check this company out. I think it's a great time to invest in them as this market's been down across the board, as well as the precious metal side too. And we know that gold has stood the test of time. So hey, it's the place I've made the most wealth. I've grown my most wealth with gold, has been investing in the market in these gold companies. See if you can't do your own due diligence, see if you can make the same thing happen. ECP, over and out.